Hello, my friends. Welcome to another weekly free instant tournament commented by me as I play it. It is early Friday morning, so the tournament has just been updated. So let's see what awaits us. A very clear opening bid of one heart. No problems for the first round of bidding yet. Now I have a decision to take whether I will give up on competition or still contest the auction. My hand is clearly better than a bare minimum, and my distribution is good too, and I have good aces, which is always an asset. And so I think I will still contest, and the way to do that without unduly emphasizing any suit is to double. So this is one theme that creates confusion in the minds of many players, but the idea is that the default interpretation of doubles in competition, of course any double is in competition, right, is takeout. This is very important, and stated in words, it means I still want to contest the auction, but I'm not quite sure which is the best trump suit, or at least I don't have any strong opinion. So this is a good example. I already showed my 5 hearts. I want to contest the bidding, but I'm not sure if hearts or spades or clubs, all of them are viable trump suits depending on partner's hand. So if I had, for instance, 5 clubs and 2 spades, then my decision would be tougher because I would probably not be as interested in a spade contract. So my bid should lean towards 4 clubs, but that would force us too high. And so the decision would be tougher in that case. That would force us to the 3 level, whereas when I double, I'm not yet forcing us to the 3 level. I could and would pass 3 hearts and 3 spades. Right now, my hand has been bid out, and any further move must be left for partner. That is a surprising degree of fit in East, and also a surprising lead. That appears to indicate that Declara has 5 hearts. That appears to be the case, because partner didn't raise and led high from the queen, and so there's not much that we can do here, since we have all the aces, perhaps. We can't draw 2 rounds of trumps. We can't. It doesn't matter for us to overtake, lead a trump, because we'll be the next one to win the lead for the defense, and then we won't be able to play a second trump. So since we can only play one, let's see if Declara can misguess a few of those kings in dummy. Let's hope. That's an unfortunate card from partner. I don't know what that means. 9 of clubs. I don't think he can have. Partner looks like he has lots of spades, because if Declara has 5 hearts, his most likely distribution is 5-5 or 6-5 in red suits. Not good news. So I think I'll just cash out and hope for him to have a trump trick. I should catch this ace before the mice get at it, and I'll lead a trump. And basically, we are not allowing Declara to make any undeserved trick to discard any black loser in his hand. You see he's roughing kings now, so he has no further losers apart from the trump suit. And as expected, partner had 2 hearts only, but no trump trick. So we cashed out. We won our first or 3 aces, and Declara has all the other intermediates and not 10 card trump fit. So it's not as if his 5 card hearts will be any problem for him. He's disposing of them easily. And so here we are at 4 diamonds making 10 tricks. And he had 5-5. He had 2 clubs and a spade. So there's nothing much we could have done, and it was a good result anyway. So let's proceed. Now again, an easy 2-no trump opening bid, 2021. I am well within range, and as a reply to statement, I show my 4 cards in spades, and now the bidding is over. This is one of the big advantages of opening in no trump when the hand is in your range. That basically all your problems are over. Now let's count our tricks here. We have 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 aces. That's 8. Some possibilities of 9 in all suits apart from diamonds. But we have a problem here in that we don't have a lot of entries to dummy, since we are not really willing to spend to enter twice in clubs, because that would mean covering one of our honors with an honor in dummy. So I think the best way here is to cash our clubs, since we have to get there to lead from there to our red suit holdings. The way to combine all our chances is to start with a low diamond to the jack, leaving that king in dummy for a second play. But we should cash our clubs first. To see their discards. They know that I have 4 spades. A diamond discard is good news for us, right? 2 diamonds discards are even better news for us. I will not diverge from the original plan. And now I have an interesting position here, whether I should finesse in hearts or perhaps try to get an end play by running diamonds. Diamonds are high at this point, right? You notice that each one of them discarded diamond and then followed suit to the first diamond, so only Wes has 1 diamond here. But Wes has 4 diamonds and 3 clubs originally, and he's just discarded a heart. The contract is already safe because I have 9 tricks, 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, and 2 aces. I think I'll just play it in a straightforward fashion. And here it is, my 10th trick. Now they know that I have 4 spades from the bidding, so it's not really likely that they will get any problem. They'll have any problem here. But I never give up. So let's see if somebody has king, queen of spades. If somebody discarded down to pair king, queen of spades. It didn't happen. So I'll just cash my queen of hearts and lose the last one, making 10 tricks. Reasonable result. Nothing fantastic, but here we are. We checked all of our chances, and that's the main thing here. And he discarded a diamond. Another balanced hand in range for no trumps. Some people love to upgrade. I'm not averse to it, but I also don't mind having a max. Sometimes we have maximum. And here we are. He invited us, and so now since we have a max, it's an easy decision again. Perhaps no trumps would have been better here, but I'm not sure. It depends on how the club honors are distributed. And my play should be to lead a club to the queen as soon as possible. So let's do that. I don't know if hearts are 4-1. Sometimes the robots defend like that with hearts 4-1. Now I was pretty sure that the king of clubs was offside even before leading the club, because of this heart lead is suspicious. Now that was a good card for us to see. It appears as if West has the 10 and the queen. Appears as if. I'm not willing to bet on that, but I'm willing to check on trumps to see if they are 4-1. No, not really. So I will only have a problem here if there is a ruff in spades. Not impossible. But it wasn't the case, and now I can claim. I draw the last trump, and I have only to ruff a diamond in dummy to get to 10 tricks. Here we go. So the spades switch from the defense was a good for us. And if you look at the suit, if you have time later to look at the suit, if you're playing this tournament, West should have shifted to the 10 of spades. That would have given me a really tough problem that I would have to solve only by finessing in clubs, playing a club to the 10 later to avoid 2 spade losers. So here, this is an interesting position. In general, we strive to show our 4-card majors in preference to diamonds. But this is a hand in which a diamond contract, high diamond contract, is not really to be sneered at. And so right now, this is no longer the case, but if partner had a nice hand with diamonds and clubs, we might have made a slam. Not anymore, I don't believe that. But I'm looking for Trino trumps, and if he has a hard stopper, that's going to be his next bid. Here we are. 6 clubs is still within the picture, but no, not really when partner has only 4, but he might have had 5 or even 6 clubs. Okay, so now we are not worried about hearts because they are 6-1, and so the hand with long hearts doesn't have any entries. We have 1 heart trick, 4 diamonds is 5, 3 spades at least is 8, 2 clubs is 10, and basically I think the game plan here is to look for an end play in clubs and spades if spades don't run. We can try this 9 here. I don't believe he would be shifting from the queen, by the way. And now let's try our spades. If East has 4-4 in the blacks, which is really likely, he will be dead. Right now, he doesn't have that, and so the best that we can do, we will win against the queen on side, always, by forcing West to pitch down to the singleton queen of clubs by running all our tricks. So we do this. So basically, I really believe that I'll lose the last trick to the queen of clubs, but sometimes the queen of clubs is on side. So the very slight, not impossible, now it's impossible. If West has, we are counting his hand, he has 3 spades, 2 diamonds, and 3 clubs therefore. And so he has no any other club here. He'll just lose the last trick to the queen of clubs as expected. This is a very ordinary hand. Everything was dividing well for us. Now, some people would like to bid a 2-note trump showing the 2. Let's see how the computer explains it. See, 5 hearts and 5 diamonds. I don't like that bit with this hand. My suits are too bad. I have only 5-5. I would like to have 6-5 at this vulnerability. And I don't think I want to commit opposite the past partner. I don't think I want to commit to that high of to a level that high. Now, when hearts are facing spades, it is usually the case that we would like to invite partner into the decision to whether or not we should bid 4 hearts over 3 spades. I therefore will if my suit were spades, I will just preempt more by bidding spades over their hearts. But here I'd like to let the partner know that I have some diamonds, and apparently that is just enough for him to bid game. So the action took a slightly surprising turn. That's because their spade suit is really bad, as you can see. And partner has a nice hand. Okay, so now if the ace of clubs is offside, we don't really want to finesse in spades right now. And the 10 of hearts, let's catch the ace of hearts. It looks like East has king jack. And I know how many. King jack 9. We are not still dead, even though hearts are 4-1. But the diamond looks like a singleton in East, right? He has 4 hearts and 4 spades. So this doesn't look good. I will finesse. He might have had, shouldn't. Yeah, I don't believe he has 4-3-2 because that would leave West with so many clubs. So you see here we are going down 2. And we might have saved the trick by finessing spades originally, that's for sure, because West is nothing. So I'm quite confident that he has a king of spades at this point. And so, a bad result for us. And frankly, I don't see why my partner would have, well, luckily for us, a king of spades, because West had the queen of clubs. I don't see why North would bid 4 hearts over my 3 diamond bid. His hand is really bad for a partner with diamonds. Robots sometimes bid in strange ways. Okay, so now here this is a very clear game bid after my partner raises, showing at least an invitational hand. And the choice between no trumps and hearts to me is always tempting to bid no trumps, but my stopper is really short, and perhaps they even have strength in diamonds. So I think 4 hearts is the field action, and it's probably good enough. Let's see. As expected, weakness in diamonds was an issue. So I have 11 tricks, 5 hearts, 4 clubs, and 2 spades. Can I make 12? Only if spades, queen, jack are on side, right? That's the only case. I can pitch 2 diamonds from hand in my clubs, and then finesse against queen, jack of spades, that's basically the only way to approach this hand to find an extra trick. Draw trumps, discard my diamonds, trumps 4-0. Now I can do that because I can't run 4 trumps, ending in dummy, then discard the clubs, and then lead a spade because he will split. He will split because I have no further entry to hand. So I'll just probably have my 11 tricks, regardless of anything else. I won't claim, because that would be a little bit lazy of me sometimes. Queen jack of spades are doubled. It's not unheard of. And that spade pitch from East has me intrigued. See if I can make him pitch more. I can always see if he's a slip at the switch and play a spade to the 10 at the end. He has originally 6 clubs, 0 hearts, 6-4-3 is his hand. Now let's see if that 10 of spades will win a trick. Nope. Okay, 11 tricks was the limit here. And I don't know if that's a good board, because no trumps would also make 11 tricks if he didn't get a diamond lead. Who knows what West would have led. I wouldn't have led a diamond. So perhaps it was best to bid 3 no trumps. Okay, 14, but nice, but not sufficiently nice for an upgrade. Playing with the robots, I am quite liberal with my upgrades, by the way, but I'm trying to record this video as if this were an actual bridge game. And so I wouldn't, facing a human player, upgrade this. So what is this 3 clubs here? Bar bid. My hand is very good for 4 spades and 6 clubs, especially if he's short in diamonds. But I can't override his position that this hand doesn't have a game. So no shortness in diamonds. That is an uncomfortable lead. I don't think he would have led. He might have led this from king third, not ever from king doubleton. Well, I have to duck this, because he's the kind of player that would have underlead from the king. Now I'm about to lose to ace, king, ace, ace, right? 2 diamonds, the ace of spades. Still have to rough my, okay, no, not any longer, to rough the last spade, but not any longer. Now I just have to draw trumps. And here we go. It looks like diamonds are queen 9/4 behind me. And if that is the case, then 3 no trumps has no chance. That's good for us. And the final board. Let's get into the auction. And now, remember the discussion about takeout doubles. If I still want to contest, but I'm not sure of what to bid, meaning I have already shown that I have 5 spades, but my 5 spades are not exceptional. They are not 6 or 7. So if I want to contest here, I should double. And I do. Not vulnerable. I don't want to let them off the hook so low with that big of a hand. So I found partner with 0. And so that means that we'll have lots of losers, but we are not vulnerable, as I mentioned. And so against diamonds, they would probably not lose 2 spades, a heart, perhaps a club, perhaps a second heart. They would make 2 diamonds. So if I can go down 1, that's sure to be a good result. If I can go down 2, perhaps it's a good result if they can make 110. We'll see. That's a nice return for us. We can always trust their bad defense. So now I think aiming at 2 down for 4 spades and 2 hearts at least is my best shot. If if the queen of spades comes down, I can even I will go at least down 1, perhaps even make it. Here we are. Now down 1 is assured. Should I catch the queen of hearts? That jack of hearts from East, appears to be a doubleton because the 9 of hearts has not appeared, right? And if he has Jack 9 fourth, he wouldn't have played the Jack. So I think that East has a doubleton heart and a doubleton spade, and I will cash this heart, running a slight risk of getting a ruff from my left, but I didn't. So as expected, 2 doubletons there. Now I'm making this contract, which is sure to be a very good result. 5 spades and 3 hearts. And let's see if they can give us yet another trick here. Not likely. Well, the king. No, but even so, no. Let's see if perhaps East has a... Here we are. Ace Jack and East. Okay. 110 is a great result. That's for sure. And so we ended in second, 72. Very respectable score. Hope you liked that, my friends, and until the next weekly free instant tournament.